Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and into my home. I no sooner got my new crockpot delivered before I had tonight's dinner thrown in. When my hubby accidentally cracked my last crockpot, I took the opportunity to buy this beautiful white and gold crockpot that matches my refrigerator. Next, I need him to break the toaster to give me an excuse to buy the white toaster to match. Alright, so in today's video, I'm reorganizing underneath the sink. All of my organizers have been working out great, so there's no changes there. But what I do need to continue doing is taking out the cleaning products that I'm no longer using and only put back in my current favorites. Okay, let me stand up and share those favorites with you. I just picked up these three that I'm out of or almost out of, and I'm going to talk more in depth about these in just a second. These are the two dish soaps that I use. I personally haven't found a better degreaser for dishes. Just remember that a degreaser will also dry out your hands, so plan to use the lotion after you use these or wear gloves if you wish. I have tried several degreasers for my stovetop and my vent fan, and I always come back to Methods. Now Wyman does have a good product that I like because it's a gel so it clings, but it also takes effort to wipe it away. I also like eCloth stainless steel cloths. It gives a good deep clean if things are really stuck on, and I especially like it for the iron grate on the stovetop. The only place I don't use this is on the print that's on the stovetop because I don't want to pull it up. With eCloths, you only use water, so you don't have to use any product. So just wet the cloth and begin scrubbing. Now, you can use the scouring side for really tough spots and the cloth side to wipe up anything. And then I use the shining cloth to dry and shine everything. When I need to do heavy duty degreasing, that's when I pull out Methods degreaser. Today is not that day, but I just wanted to show you a clip of what the consistency of the spray looks like over the gel formula of Wyman's. With Wyman's, I'm having to rinse my cloth out a couple of times before I can get everything picked up. And these are the words that I was talking about that I'm very careful not to scratch off of here. I'm also careful with the degreaser. I don't let the degreaser sit on these words because I really don't want to pull them up. Now for my stainless steel, I prefer Wyman's stainless steel wipes over their spray. The spray oftentimes oversprays onto places that I don't want it, like the floor where it can be slippery and hazardous. There was a time that wasn't that long ago where I didn't use these stainless steel cleaners because I didn't like the oil that it left behind. So I only used a Windex type product. But when I moved into this home, I noticed that my stovetop required these wipes to keep it from looking splotchy. I'll show you a before and after in just a second to show you what I'm talking about. By the way, I've switched to a microfiber cloth to buff in the shine. Alright, so this is the before without the protection of the stainless steel wipes. And here's the after, where you can see that the wipes leave the stainless steel conditioned. Now, I don't have a stainless steel refrigerator, but I do have a stainless steel dishwasher. And I have lots of little hands that touch over here, but I never see handprints, only the dirt that they leave behind. These are my two wood cleaning products. Methods Daily Wood Cleaner is great for everyday cleaning, and the Guardsman brand is what my mother-in-law suggested when she gifted us her furniture. Now what I've noticed about her furniture is that it is well over 40 years old and there isn't a product buildup on it because this product doesn't have silicone in it. It just has enough conditioner in it to leave the wood conditioned, but it doesn't leave behind that oily residue. You just saw me using the Method spray, and I use that for all of my daily cleaning, and I really love the smell of it. It's got an almond smell, smells so good. And then occasionally I go back in to condition the wood with the Guardsman polish. Sprayway has become my favorite glass cleaner. Not only does it leave a streak-free shine, I also really like the smell. Now on my sliders, I like to use the glass cloths by eCloth. Now I didn't get any footage using these two, but I'm sure that you've seen me use it 100 times. I really like the Scrub Daddy products. Now this is the Scrub Mommy, which is the smaller version to the Daddy. Now the unique thing about this sponge is that when you wet it with hot water, it makes the sponge softer, and then if you use cold water, it stiffens it up, which makes it have more scrubbing power. I also like that the eyes and the mouth are also used to put your fingers into, so that way you can fit it into a cup. And in the mouth, you can use it to clean off silverware. Now I'm going to show you how I clean off a knife with it, but if you look at the mouth, it's shaped like a spoon, so that way it perfectly gets the food off. Anyways, I also like to use it to clean my sink. One last thing that I want to show you before we get to organizing underneath the sink, and it's this sponge holder. Now on the back of my sink, I taped on a heavy-duty magnet to hold this in place. I like that it can be easily removed so that way I can clean the sink. Now I'm going to link this along with all of my favorite cleaning products down in the description box for you. Okay, I'm going to start by removing all the products from this side of the sink. Now, like I said, I have a system that's working down here, so all I'm really going to be doing is cleaning everything up and taking out the products that I'm no longer using. And by the way, those products will be going to one of my daughter's homes. Now, if you remember, not too long ago I got under here and I pulled out all of my JAWS products because I wanted to give it to my middle daughter who just moved into her first home. Now, I really do like the JAWS products. However, when I got under here, it wasn't the first thing that I grabbed when I would need a product. So that tells me that I didn't really love the product. And I'm just determined this year that I'm not going to hold on to things that I no longer love. I got these pull-out shelves from Target several years ago. I have yet to attach them to the bottom of the cabinet because I do have some commitment issues. But so far, I haven't seen a need to attach them anyways. in the center is where I keep taller products, and over in the basket is where I keep all the things that I wash dishes with. Here are the screws to attach the drawers to the cabinet. Now I'm going to go ahead and get these all picked up before they get lost. I probably should tape them to the side of the cabinet next time I get under there. The taller brown bottles are cleaner and sealer for granite. Now I prefer that other brand, the Stone Pro brand, so I'm going to go ahead and pass the tall brown ones on to one of my daughters. In the flip top is where I keep the magic erasers and the SOS pads. Now I personally don't like the smell of SOS pads, so I like to have them sealed in this container. In this little container is where I keep the original powder Tide that I use to mop my floors with. In this acrylic container is where I put all of my microfiber cloths. And here in this over-the-door caddy is where I keep all of my specialized microfiber cloths, like the ones for my windows and the stainless steel ones. Now, in the caddy on this side of the door is where I keep all of my sponges and my Scrub Daddy products. Okay, these are the products that I'm bagging up to give to my daughter. I also have a box of borax and powdered soap that I used to strip towels for a video. I'm no longer using that, so I'm going to go ahead and give those to her too. Okay, and here's the after. Now, every one of these products is what I reach for. And I know that this doesn't look Pinterest perfect. However, it is very functional and sustainable. I'm so happy with the organizers that I have chosen to go underneath this cabinet. All I have to do is get under here and tidy things up. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, would you please give me a big thumbs up? And also, I would normally be posting another video on Sunday. However, that's my husband's birthday, and we have planned a big Super Bowl party over at my daughter's house. So, I'm going to be taking this Sunday off to be with my husband and family. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you again in next Thursday's video. Until then, stay blessed, my friends.